Kate Johnson. This is my 5 days on a Cheesemaker's farm Facebook Live posting. If you were with me this morning, I was bottle feeding babies. And guess what? It's the afternoon and I'm going to bottle feed babies again. This is their third bottle of the day. They'll get one more before bedtime. So today I have an assistant helping me, so I have two hands free. This morning I was filming and bottle feeding at one time. That was a little funny. Okay, so we're going to get the first two out. Are you two ready? Come on. Hey, Tequila, come back here. No, you're not one of the first ones. We don't always totally cooperate. There we go. Okay. So these are the first two, and we have a little system where I can mix. So here, Taco is going to come over here. I hold that between my legs. And the reason we're inside now is because it's starting to rain. We were outside this morning. So these are two little Nubian babies. This is Taco, this is Tequila. Their mama's name is Salsa. It's kind of silly, but we have themes for our babies. They are Nubian dairy goats, and they are 1 month old. And the reason, yeah, you can hear the other babies, they're ready for their bottles too. The reason these two are being bottle fed is that, well, we often bottle feed babies just to make them friendlier because they will think of us as mama and then they'll come running. You can put your legs up here. Whoops. Anyhow, but for these two, they're being bottle fed because their mother tested positive for a disease that gets passed through the milk. Now, I was pretty sure that test was a false positive, and in fact, it turned out that it was. But at the time that they were born, we didn't know whether it was or not. Okay, that's all you get because we have to save it for the next one. So they'll get the rest of that bottle in my next, I'm doing an Instagram Live right after this. Oh, I heard babies over here. So we'll flip over here. We have two more to come out. Okay, come on, you two. All right, come on. And so I'd like to put the other ones back because they'll just jump all over me otherwise. Okay, go back in, go back in. Now, we will get a little less chaotic later on.
Look at this one.
Whoopsie. Oh, so Molly's got one. Here, I don't know. Molly's filming. I don't know if she can film and bottle feed, but come here. Come here. Yeah, okay, Molly has it. Oh, there you go. I don't know if she can show you that.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a little crazy. All right, so this one is Gypsy. And the one that Molly's bottle feeding is Chandler. So Chandler has two sisters named Rachel and Monica. And guess what the mother's name is? Phoebe. And then this is Gypsy. Her mother's name is Calypso. And Gypsy and Dixie are her babies this year. They're music genres. Anyhow, these two are being bottle fed for a different reason. Gypsy, when she came out, her legs were a bit deformed. She had her front legs bent under her when she came out, and she couldn't stand on her front legs, so she was having trouble nursing. And we held her up to nurse at the beginning, but then her mother rejected her the next day and started pushing her away. And so we had to bottle feed her. Luckily, she's doing just great, and we straightened out her legs with the help of some popsicle sticks that we splinted her legs with, and she's doing great now. So she's 3 weeks old, and so is Chandler. They're from different mothers, but they were born the same day. Chandler, when he came out, was completely floppy. He couldn't move his head at all. He couldn't stand up at all. He was in a very odd birthing position, and I think he was just so stressed from having a difficult delivery. And so he couldn't even hold his head up, but he could drink from a bottle. So that saved his life because he was able to get the colostrum that he needed at the beginning. So that is one of the reasons that, another reason. Okay, so these four are bottle raised, and I will see if everybody wants to come back in here now. Hey babies, come back. Come back. Yes, come on back. And then we'll just have a baby parade. So we have 3 more babies, and we'll see if they show up. Like, you can tell who the babies are. If you see the bottle babies, everywhere I go, they go, because they think of me as mama, right? I'm the milk source. Now, the other 3 babies are nowhere to be seen because they are being dam raised, which means that they are still nursing from their mother, and so they're not nearly as sociable. So if they do come in, I'm going to start giving them a bottle. I actually have one ready for them here. Because what we'll sometimes do, whoops, are you finding your bottles over here? Oh, look at this. Aren't you just so clever? So sometimes, I'll take that. Sometimes we'll do what's called a hybrid method of bottle feeding, where we'll let them nurse from their mom most of the time, but then we'll separate them for a few hours in the afternoon, get them good and hungry, and then we'll bottle feed them and then put them back with their moms. All of these babies, whether they're being bottle raised or being dam raised, are actually living with their moms. This is something we try to do pretty regularly, so we really like them to have that chance to bond mothers, and their mothers are less stressed if their babies are with them. But sometimes we're the ones feeding them. Their mama's just there hanging out with them, letting them jump all over her. So that is a little bit about bottle feeding babies. I'm going to hop over to my Instagram channel now, and that's The Art of Cheese Longmont, and we're going to do this all again. I think we might go outside because it looks like it might not be raining. And then tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, I'll be back here, and we're going to have a demonstration. So tomorrow we'll be in the milk house. And then 3 days after that, we're going to start making cheese from that milk. All right, so thank you for joining me, and thank you, Molly, for filming. And we will maybe see you over at Instagram here in a few minutes, or hopefully we'll see you back here at some point in the next few days. All right, have a good evening.